Okay, today we're playing a game on Ilios. We are in the Platinum SR range, and we will be playing Anna the entire way through. And I don't care what our team comp is today, and let me tell you why. The reason is because I currently have an ear infection. So every now and then, like every couple of minutes, it just feels like somebody's come up right next to me like, "Hey dude, how's it going?" and then just shoved a knife down my ear. So, for the time being, that sucks. And I'll be damned before I do any video editing beyond drag on timeline, sync audio with video, done. So let's just start the game. We're on Lighthouse first. So we're going to go up on the high ground, I think, right at the start, yeah. And there's a lot of heroes that would love to stand up here, but it's a little bit out of the way usually. Anna, Soldier, McCree, Zenyatta. Great place to stand for them. Unfortunately, it's just that it's a little bit hard to get to it if you don't have vertical mobility. But if you can stand up here, that's great. Can make it a little awkward to see your teammates depending on where they're standing, but not much of an issue for us right now. So we do chuck that in there at the enemy team, and it looks like it was pretty close to actually hitting 3 people, which would have been pretty sick. Yeah, they were all clustered up over there, but we didn't throw it quite soon enough, so it ended up missing them all, which is very tragic indeed. Reinhardt is a fucking dead man. I was going to say it's a shame we couldn't throw the grenade at him, but he died regardless, so that's irrelevant. Who was that in critical health on the side? Was that Roadhog? Yeah, it's Roadhog. It's fine. It's fine. He'll be fine. He's got Take a Breather. Yeah, he's using Take a Breather right there. I was going to say if that was someone other... Oh, there he fucking goes anyway. I was going to say if the person on the right there was in critical health was someone other than Roadhog, we needed to try and like heal them a little bit more actively, but Roadhog will be fine. Roadhog's got Take a Breather, but if he gets pushed off the map, you know, he's basically dead regardless. The damage reduction ain't going to save you from that one. Ooh, Soldier managed to get away without it taking any damage? Damn, that was a pretty awkward place. He got, like, pulled in front of the wall. That's unfortunate. So a lot of them are purple right now. They're pretty upset about that. Unfortunately, Diva didn't actually manage to get a kill, and now she's lost her mech. Their Soldier did die, at least, but Reinhardt unfortunately couldn't quite kill Reinhardt. Oh, he did it! He did it! He did it. He almost fell off, but he managed to save it. Just barely. Great job, Reinhardt. So, who do we throw the grenade at? I was so busy looking at Reinhardt that I wasn't paying attention. We only threw it at Doomfist, but I think we were trying to hit people moving forward. Yeah, we were trying to hit Roadhog, it looks like, but then he decided not to move forward. I'm not too stoked to use it for that regardless. Like, so, either way, whatever way this worked out, I'm not stoked about it, because we only hit Doomfist, that's sad. If we had only hit the Roadhog, I wouldn't be super stoked about that either, because he was not in a position where he was, like, threatened in any way. So even if he was purple over there, in all likelihood, nothing would happen to him. He'd just be able to, like, hang out out of the way and wait for it to wear off. He was also, like, full health at the time, so he was not going to be about to use Take a Breather regardless. And I'd rather have the grenade for, like, this situation, where we could throw it down here at like, these people, and we'd be able to get some of our teammates and also Reinhardt with it, rather than just, like, chucking it at the Roadhog, who was out of the way. I'm pretty sure we were trying to chuck it at the Roadhog, and it just ended up hitting Doomfist, but either way, it wouldn't have been super great. So we did nano boost Roadhog. Was he using Whole Hog? No, it was just to try and keep him alive, I assume. I'm not too excited about that, because he wasn't going to die regardless. That boy's full health right now. I stopped on the frame that he got nano boosted, so obviously he's full health right there. Yeah, he's full health when he gets hooked in, so, like, he's gonna be fine. We've almost got our grenade up as well. Like, he's definitely not gonna get, like, fucking one-shot over there or anything, so, like, if he takes a big burst of damage right here, we could just use the grenade on him instead and save the nano boost for somebody who is, like, actually about to die, or to combo it with, like, Roadhog or Reinhardt later on. So I'm not stoked about that nano boost either, because Roadhog wasn't gonna die. We were about to have the grenade. It's not like they were about to do 600 spike damage right there in under 2 seconds, so we could have just saved that for a better opportunity later. And, like, we don't have many great combos, but, like, Whole Hog and nano boost is a pretty fucking good combo, especially on a relatively confined map like this, where there's lots of corners and edges to push people into, or off of. So we did hit their Lucia with that one, which is pretty sad for him, but he got away with it. So I don't think we noticed right there. Play along at home, where is it? It's over here. Reaper's teleporting up over there. So this is free real estate, because we know where he's going, and our sleep dart is off cooldown right now. So I assume it's because we're like looking there, so we didn't notice, and we just chucked it at the Roadhog, who would have immediately gotten woken up regardless. But we could have just taken Reaper out of the fight for 6 seconds right there. He wouldn't have died up there, but he would be out of the fight for 6 seconds. And he's decided to be out of the fight regardless, because he didn't actually jump down to fight anybody. So, whatever, I guess. But, like, we could have just tranked the Reaper for free right there, and then that's 6 seconds where he can't take part in the fight. Instead, we tried to trank the Roadhog, who I think we missed, but even if we hit him, he would have, like... He was in the middle of our whole team beating on him. He was going to get woken up immediately afterwards regardless, so... I'm not too stoked about that one either. But I assume we didn't notice the Reaper because we were looking, like, at the fight that was happening underneath. Which is fair enough, but at the same time, gotta maintain awareness. Which is hard, I know, in general. So, don't use the trank right here, because we haven't seen Roadhog. We haven't seen Winston use the bubble yet. And standard procedure for Winston is jump in, put bubble down. So that's roughly where he would be doing that, and it's exactly what happened. If you haven't seen Winston use the bubble, like, wait to see, like, if you haven't seen him put the bubble down somewhere else, that means he has it. So when he jumps in, he's going to put the bubble down when he lands. So if you just chuck it at him as he's landing, it's probably just going to go into the bubble and not actually accomplish anything. So here, we could chuck the grenade at these boys, because Doomfist's back here, currently getting shot at, and, like, he's not hard to shoot. And so he's, like, almost certainly going to take some damage. We could help make sure that she definitely dies and try to make sure Doomfist doesn't die by chucking the grenade over there right then. Instead, we chuck it in over there, and it ended up hitting nobody, I think, which is very unfortunate as well. Nano Boost Diva, she's the best one to Nano Boost right now. Keep her alive, make sure she doesn't lose the mech. It's very nice of them to have at no point tried to contest us up here, isn't it? We have literally just sat on this balcony the entire round and never had to jump down. Never were we even remotely threatened, which is always very nice for the long-range hit-scan heroes. When you can just sit up there, completely uncontested, no big deal. So now we're on Well. Right? That's Well out there? Yeah, that's Well out there. A bit of an unfortunate map for Ana, because there isn't, like, a super great place to stand. No, there are, like... This isn't a great place for Soldier or Ana, because there isn't really, like, a super safe place to stand where you can kind of abuse a long sightline. You're always, like, at risk of being flanked or just not very far away from the enemy team. But if you just kill the entire enemy team, it doesn't matter. We got hit headshot by Hanzo. Such is life. Sometimes you're going to get shot out of nowhere by Hanzo. That's just how life is sometimes. You just have, it's just part of the game. You have to accept that sometimes you're going to walk around the corner and something's going to hit you and it's just going to basically kill you. And the only way to avoid it is just, like, basically, like, be way more aware of what's going on. But we were, like, distracted with a fight happening right in front of us. He was, like, super out of the way. So, yeah, you know what. Shit happens, basically. So that's a super optimistic trank. I wouldn't go for that one just because, like, odds of hitting Lucio from this position pretty low. I would have been more tempted just to throw the grenade on the wall next to him because that would have been, like, easier to hit and would probably also basically kill Lucio. Just from the position he was in, he was right next to a wall he could use as cover, and it was an awkward angle, so unlikely to work. So right here, what I do want to point out is Lucio is jumping behind us right now. So this is what you gotta be aware of on this map, is that, like, Lucio is gonna try and do this kind of shit where he gets behind you to try and put, or like go through here to try and push you off. So you want to be watching for this kind of business as closely as possible, and then back way the fuck up as soon as you see that happening, so that you don't get pushed into the well. Because that's, you know, that's how you play this map, is, oh, Boostio! You just try and push people in the well all day, because it feels good when they go in the well. Not for the person going in the well, obviously. They don't like it particularly. Ooh, got out of it, easy peasy. Oh, try and get it before the, didn't manage to get it before the healing buff wore off. Very sad. Try and pick it up faster. Here's where I would just use the grenade to heal myself, because we're walking around at 88 health right now. Or, like, at least pick up the small health kit that's behind you right now, because... Or the other one that's on the right-hand side, because we're walking around at 88 health, that's really easy to just suddenly die, especially if, like, Winston starts coming at you, Primal Rage. So we got sound barriered, which managed to keep us alive, but we had ample opportunity to heal ourselves, and did not do so at any point. It's really easy to just get one shot when you're walking around at, like, half health or lower, so just try and heal as urgently as possible. Get a friend, use the grenade, get a health kit, do something. Just don't be walking around at half health. Way easy to suddenly die. So I think we just win right here. Yeah, we just win right here. Someone was like, fucking easy, I didn't do anything. That's the best kind of game right there. Who got play of the games? Doomfist? No, Soldier. I guess he got a couple people with Tac Visor at one point. Yeah, it's gonna be like right here. Stop shooting the person that's deflecting. Easy peasy. Damn, they didn't do a lot of damage, did they? Anyway, so... thing that stood out the most... I mean, to be fair, it was a fucking 6-minute, 16-second game, so to be fair, you know, it wouldn't be very high, would it? So the thing that stood out the most was basically not using the cooldowns as well as we could have, and also the nano boost onto the Roadhog during the first round was a grievous overuse of company resources, which we could have saved to use later on, because Roadhog was never going to die. I'm alright with doing it to the Orisa on the last round right before we died, because the fight didn't exactly look unwinnable, and if Orisa's nano boosted, she's going to be alive for a really fucking long time, probably. So hopefully she can get enough work done to finish off the fight. And that's what happened, basically. So I'm okay with that one, but the Roadhog one I was not down with. Yeah, so my ear fucking hurts, so I'm going to call that one good. Oh, what a short video today. But it's okay. It's either that or nothing, because my ear fucking hurts. So, I'm going to go take a lot of drugs and go to sleep. So thank you very much for watching. If you did, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm more than happy to answer. If you haven't already, you can join our Discord and ask questions more directly and have a conversation about them, or just shitpost with us, and I hope you found the video helpful.